Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike here from Arizona, and I'm just doing an update video. So I actually have this somewhat up and running. This is all temporary stuff until I build something that's actually a little bit nicer. But I decided to go with a pre-filter with some like polyester fiber fill in just a water bottle going into this other sponge filter that goes through here. This is getting a lot clearer. There's a lot less algae. Things are going really good in here. The goal though for this tank is to be as clear as this one. As you can see, this one's beautiful. This one you can see all the way down to the bottom. You can see some of the fiddler crabs that are in here. There's one right down there, right below us. You can kind of see him. But this tank is absolutely amazing. I love this tank. This is kind of like my display tank in the greenhouse because it's crystal clear and the fish just do so good in here. I actually have some extra lily pad rhizomes that I'm going to be planting because I definitely want to see that I'm keeping these for myself. I want to see the flowers bloom on them just because I've never seen the changeable in person. And the red, I sold all my red before I was able to see those. But yeah, all of them are doing really good. I'm gonna trim off all the old growth and let the new growth just take over and plant those. I'm gonna put them all in this tank so it gets a nice shade in here as well. I have a jungle val and corkscrew val forest right beneath us. In case anybody was wondering, if you haven't heard me say this before, these pads are actually from banana plants. So if you guys are looking for something for your aquarium that is kind of like a lily pad, a banana plant can do something very similar. They do flower. I've never seen one flower, but they do flower. I'm just not sure what the flowers actually look like because I'm yet to see it, like I said. This one right here is doing really good. These snails have gotten rid of like 90% of all the algae. In fact, all the stuff that's in here now is just like debris. It's not really even algae. So no more algae in here. What's going on with the swords? The swords are doing amazing. Lots of nice new growth. I'm yet to cut some of the existing leaves off, but as far as that goes, like we have swords throwing off runners with baby swords on it without even being planted in substrate. Also, I have corkscrew val growing without being in substrate. Doing really good. I mean, some of them even throw off runners too. Like this one right here. Like I have several runners coming off of this right here. I mean, this is corkscrew val. Everybody says it should be planted, and I agree with them, but I'm not planting them, and they're doing what they do when they're planted. Here's another one. This one actually kind of interesting. This looks like it was a piece of one and just happened to propagate itself. So, but yeah, banana plant's doing good. Dwarf sage is propagating. I have some jungle val in there. Looks like it's just one or two lonely pieces. I sold most of it. As far as the baby trapdoor snails, they're all doing good. Trying to see if I see any. I don't actually see any at the moment, but they are in here. I was in here yesterday and they were all cool. They were about a little over a dozen. Again, this tank is amazing. This is almost like my display tank for the outside. Speaking of display tanks, I think what I'm going to do for a display tank, there's another fiddler crab just hanging out at the bottom, basically warning the goldfish to stay away. But I think I'm going to put one or two of these Amazon swords in my 125 when I make it into a display tank. Also, what I might do too is I really like these Liquigia. I mean, this is a really nice red plant. I think I'm going to start using these as well in my own tank. So I think that's where I'm going to be headed with that. I'm going to do a lot of good red plants, probably do a tiger lotus in there. Not exactly sure, but I'm going to be doing a lot of cool things in that tank because I have the resources for that. I can pretty much get any plant I want, so I think I'm going to go that route and just do some reds definitely greens. I love Anubias. Anubias is definitely going to be a part of that tank. As far as the stocking goes, I really think I'm just going to do a community tank. Really small, basic community fish. So I think that's the direction I'm headed with all that stuff. Well, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will talk to you soon. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Talk to you later.